I'm Dr. Stephanie Eisenstadt. I'm a practicing internist and medical educator at the Massachusetts General Hospital, and I've been at the hospital for over 30 years. I'm a certified health and wellness coach and assistant professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School. So you may ask, what do social connections have to do with health? Well, the quality of one's social connections or relationships are actually foundational to a longer, happier, and healthier life. Ask yourself, who brings you strength? Is there someone who really sees you and sees the whole of you? Who are those people? Remember, it's quality, not quantity. And not just people, by the way, but pets as well. Are there family members you feel close to? Or who are the people who make up your chosen family? Are there people you could call in the middle of the night if you need help? Many of us spend hours at work. Are you able to connect with people at work on a more personal level? As you think about these social connections, remember that part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs includes belonging and love. And so let's talk about the growing body of research demonstrating that social connections result in improved health. And the opposite is true too. Social isolation is bad for your health. In fact, research shows a correlation between isolation and high blood pressure, heart attacks, cancer, and even slow healing. So here are a few examples of research demonstrating the positive effect of social connection on health. Dr. Robert Waldinger's work on what makes a good life. He directed the longest research study on human development, and what he found is that relationships make for a good life. Researchers Drs. Richard Ryan and Edward Deshaies identified 3 key components to satisfaction, especially when you're at work. These include your ability to work independently, your competence or skill level, being able to apply your skills, and what they call relatedness, the need to feel connected and belonging with others, your relationships. Dr. Jane Dutton, a researcher at the Center for Positive Organizations at University of Michigan, describes high-quality relationships as healthy blood vessels, connecting and nourishing the body, bringing vital nutrients to all parts of the body. Her work has shown the positive impact of relationships at work on health. So you may ask yourself, what if I'm not a social butterfly? This sounds really hard. How do I build good social connections? Well, building social connections or a social network can be, for many of us, easier said than done. However, there are a range of opportunities. It's not just a one-size-fits-all. Relationships can be from the casual to the deep. So whether casual or deep impact, our health is affected in a positive way. So for example, imagine you're in a store, waiting in line, even in the grocery store, and you exchange pleasant words with someone. Say thank you, or say, hope you have a nice day to the person who is helping you. My father-in-law was always great with this. He would strike up a conversation with anyone who would talk with him, whether it be the doorman manning the front desk of his apartment building, or people sitting next to him in a restaurant, or literally just people on the street. Another suggestion is to try and engage in what we call shared spaces. Many towns have community centers, recreation centers, YMCA, and other resources. Or you could just focus around an activity, a community garden, local church, other religious groups, civic groups, book clubs, movie clubs, bowling, you get the idea. You might also consider volunteering. There's lots of possibilities. So what about social media and the internet? Are online connections just as sustaining? Well, it's important to clean up your internet connections and identify online communities and activities that truly engage and relate to you. It can also be helpful to think about how to generate conversations through your online groups, Zoom, apps, not just scroll through and check like. Remember, relationships do not sustain themselves. They do not survive on autopilot. Relationships require intention, attention, nurturing, and effort. To put this into practice, think of reaching out to someone you haven't seen or you miss. Send a text. Say, just checking in. I'm just thinking of you. Or I just wanted to say hi. Or another example, show gratitude for the people currently in your life. Do something nice for them to show them how grateful you are. In conclusion, relationships matter and make for a good life. And I encourage you to build quality connections. Remember, it's quality, not quantity. They will benefit your health and your well-being. Thank you.